Tomorrow's headlines today. Good afternoon, Klamath Basin. It's Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. I'm Kurt Liedtke with the Herald and News. Here's a preview of stories that you can find in tomorrow's edition of the Herald and News. These are tomorrow's headlines today. Young children in Malin received a special presentation Tuesday morning at the Malin Library in lieu of typical story time when representatives from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service in Tule Lake provided the remarkable story of a very special butterfly. A monarch butterfly that had been tagged in September and released was recovered in February near winter grounds for butterflies along the Southern California coastline in the general vicinity of Santa Cruz. It marked the first ever butterfly tagged in Tule Lake to be recovered in the wintering areas. The story of the butterfly, nicknamed Valentine, helps teach us about migratory patterns of butterflies. Kids learned about Valentine, then participated in a butterfly-related crafts project. The remains of a World War II soldier from Oregon who went missing in the final weeks of the Guadalcanal campaign have been positively identified 76 years after he was listed as missing in action, according to the U.S. government. Skeletal remains recovered 2 years ago on the Solomon Islands in the South Pacific are those of Private First Class Dale W. Ross. Ross was born in North Dakota but moved with his family as a young child to Ashland. He was the third of four brothers who fought in World War II. Assigned to the Army's 25th Infantry Division, he was listed as MIA on January 4th, 1943 during the final weeks of the Guadalcanal campaign. Sky Lakes Medical Center on Tuesday announced that temporary safety measures put in place in January to help prevent the spread of the flu have been lifted. Under the temporary measures, individuals 18 and younger were restricted from visiting patients in the emergency department or in the inpatient care areas of the medical center without specific permission. Even though the flu season is essentially over, it is still important to remember to use proper hand hygiene and cough etiquette when at the hospital. A variety of outdoor activities will be hosted by Oregon Tech on campus during Earth Week, Wednesday through Saturday. These activities are open to all ages and the entire community. It begins with a native pollinator walk that will take place at 3 o'clock on Wednesday at the OIT Arboretum. Campus garden and rock painting will begin at 3 p.m. on Thursday, and Arbor Day tree planting will be at 3 p.m. on Friday. Activities also continue into the weekend. And those are just a few of the stories you can find detailed in the Wednesday, April 24th Herald and News. Be sure to follow us online via Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and of course, heraldandnews.com. You can also subscribe to our podcast on iTunes and Google Play. Be sure to check back each day for the latest podcasts, videos, and breaking news impacting the Klamath Basin, and thanks for listening.